Puzzle games are inherently complex beasts. Making the game fun to play while simultaneously making it challenging enough for the player to find it interesting is a balance that very few games manage to achieve. But in the quest to achieve that lofty goal, a lot of games don't bother with variety, instead opting to focus all their efforts on a single game mode. And there's certainly merit to that approach, and it's worked before, but it's also definitely not the one that Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine has any interest in taking. There are 3 relatively distinct ways to play the game, and each of them are great in their own way. But first, let's get something out of the way. These days, you probably know this game as Puyo Puyo. And yes, the core mechanics of this game are exactly the same. Each falling piece is made of 2 beans of different colors, and you need to connect similarly colored beans in any way you can. Like most core puzzle mechanics, it's easy to learn, but far more difficult to master. However, this game in particular has no interest in taking your hand and gently guiding you through those mechanics. When you first start the game's campaign mode, it seems easy enough. The first robot is a pushover, but as soon as you begin the second stage, it becomes clear that Mean Bean Machine is not fucking around. While it's certainly challenging, that huge bump of difficulty isn't really challenging in a fun way. It's like hitting a brick wall, and it only gets worse from there. There are 13 enemies and 4 difficulty levels to face them on, and it'll be hard enough for most people to even make it all the way through the first difficulty. Thankfully, one of the few changes made between the original Puyo Puyo and this game, beyond the aesthetics, was the introduction of a new password system. So, at the very least, you can resume from the opponent you were last defeated by after breaking your Genesis in half and buying a new one. If you don't want to bang your head endlessly against AI opponents, there's an endless mode that is far more relaxing and probably is my preferred way to play. But if you still want to play competitively, you can also choose to play against other people locally that are probably far easier to beat than the AI ever will be. And that's what I love the most about this game. It can work for anyone. If you're looking for an extremely challenging puzzle game that you'll sink a ton of hours into, there's Scenario Mode. If you're looking for an entertaining multiplayer experience to play with a friend, that's also here. Even if you just want to play the game forever and chill out like you would with Tetris, this game has it. As far as picking this one up, it's super common, and you can usually grab it for about $10 in case, or you can save a few bucks by picking up a copy without one. Every Monday, I look at a game that's at least 10 years old, what I would consider to be retro, and I see if it's held up or not. See if it's still worth playing today. If you like that idea, be sure to subscribe and see the latest videos. If you like this video in particular, be sure to hit that like button. And if you have any suggestions of games I should review, be sure to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.